As you can see, I've started the painting. Just concentrated on the underneath for now and on these sides. I'm just going to do this little bit here now. But there it is, the paint job done. I will let this dry off. Okay, remember when I said I'm going to have to bite the bullet and get hold of another one of these because this one is absolutely had it. I bought another one, that's turned up, and it's in far better condition. I'm just in the process of giving this a quick clean up, but certainly this is a lot more usable. But that's all the green painting done. I hope. I don't think there's anything else to do, but I say I hope you'll agree it looks a big improvement so far. We've not turned the corner yet because I don't know what other nasty surprises we have on this restoration project of a dead lawnmower. The next thing we're going to do battle with is this front roller. It really just needs, I'm just going to give it a quick refurb, a quick de-rust and a quick repaint. And all this looks ugly. The actual rollers themselves on the shaft don't appear. Hang on, stay with me. Yeah, there's a little bit of wear. Yeah, okay, is what you'd expect. Because again, this isn't a very good idea. You've got plastic running on metal, so something's going to wear. And in this case, it's this roller. But what we're first going to do is try and get these ends off. They don't look too promising, but we'll have a go. I am 99% certain these aren't standard Qualcast fittings. These have been put on by somebody else, probably when it's been in for a service. Because this looks pretty ugly, and I don't think Qualcast would have it looking like this. So I actually thought, absolutely seized to blazes. Absolutely seized to blazes. No chance. Oh, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so I'm going to have to go to plan B and saw this thing off. This is definitely not a Qualcast part. Definitely not. So someone's had a go at this and put a studded thread in. Well, the studs not too bad. I might keep some of these other bits. This looks alright. Well, it's been out the weather. But no, that is not a Qualcast part. So we're going to fix that, put that right. The other thing that has got to come out, well, I've taken the nut out. This is a nut that holds this on one side of the body, and if you remember, this other side is held on with like a nylon bearing and a spring. So I'm just going to take this out. Should come out reasonable. There it goes. Right, keep all that in a safe place. And we'll put that with our box of parts ready for use later. So let's descale. I've done a bit more descaling, and you probably can't notice it, but the cowboys who obviously did the repair and put that other steel shaft in, as they've closed it, they've actually bent these edges in. Those, you probably can't see it very well. You can see it's like they should be straight. They should be straight. Whoops. Looking better already. Looking better already. There it is. That is now straight compared to, oh, you can see it there now looking through my shirt. See that? So that is bent. That's the rust treatment put on, and as you can see, as before, when I did the deck, anything rusty, it will turn it black. We're going to let that paint dry, and while that paint's dry, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to have a break from painting, and those of you who've been avidly watching this series of videos with excitement and interest may remember on one of the earlier episodes we took this assembly off, and during the process of taking this off we ended up, whoops, scrapping this thing. This is a post that goes through there, and that goes through the on the deck, the body, and is screwed on, the nut screwed on the other side, and on this side you just have another nut and have a little bit of movement. So, speaking with my funny voice again, because I've got the face mask on, we'll start to descale. Yes, just flip it over and do a bit on this side. Right, there's a real nasty corroded bit there. I'm going to get my file on this, and so I'm just going to do a little bit of rust stuff on this, and it'll make this look a lot better. But that wheel is looking a lot better. Got rid of that nasty little high spot that was there, that had stood there for years and had built up a little high spot of rust. Normally these were never painted anyway, and these never had any finish at all. They were just the bare metal. Do you know, I've seen one of these brand new for sale on the famous auction website, classed as brand new, and I think, can't remember exactly now, I think it was either £91 or £98 for a brand new one. Well, that's thanks but no thanks. When I was taking this off, let's say a couple of episodes ago, there should be a washer there and a washer there, and you can see, I don't know you can see that, but this is where one of the wheels, one of the pulley wheels turns, and you can see how it's rubbed against here and created all these score marks. So there should be, as I say, there should be two washers on there just to protect that and just to keep it spaced out. This thing, all it is a piece of mild steel with an undercut here and an 8mm thread coming out this end, and that diameter is a diameter that fits into the, if you like, the body of the lawnmower. I'll show you on there, it's probably better. That fits on there. Then if you remember this, you see it there, that shoulder there is just about level with these here. and outside diameter, and I'm talking imperial, not SI units, good old 1,000 inches. There's the old knackered one, and oh, can you see that? Oh, here we are. There's the old one, and there's the new one with our thread on it now to screw it back onto. So that's good. Just before we go rushing off, you remember I said there's supposed to be some washers on here. So while we're having a machining session, I'll make some washers. I've got some here that really just need opening out. If that stub fits on, oh, look at that, perfect. Perfect, that's exactly what we're looking for. Okay, spot on. I'll take that out, and I just need to do the same. I need to do it for the other stub as well. Will fit on there. Oh, a little bit tight actually still. Oh, no, I tell a lie. It needs a tiny, tiny, tiny. Oh no, it's going on. Yep, it's on. There we are with the spacer or the washer fitted on here, and I've just made another washer to go on there. Well, that looks good, and I think this now with the rust treatment on, I think this looks quite good actually in black, so that looks quite good. Put a little drop of oil in here, and then this is good to go. So that fits on there, one we just made, and now we'll have a locking nut. I'm just using an ordinary nut just to hold that on there, and that now fits on there like so, and that's what we got. But hope you like this video, hope you like this session. If you have, hit the like box and tick subscribe and do all the fancy things that it asks you to do, and we'll see you again very, very soon on the Dead Lawn Mower restoration project. See you again.